Next class. Thank you.
Thank you.
This way, Karan.
Hi guys. Sir.
अभी सब साफ है? तो एक्सेप्ट
Sir, आइए sir.
मैं खड़ी हो जाता हूँ। आप बैठिए। आप बैठिए।
Sir. इसे नई गाड़ी मिली है। हाँ,
Done? One sec. Yeah. Sorry. This way, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
इधर
एक बार लेफ्ट से स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं. So, we'll start from right now. We'll start from left.
Alright. कौन सा लाइन?
यहाँ से
सही बात।
Thank you.
They love to take your questions. They're going to have fun. But yaad rakhiye, Never Kiss Your Best Friend Season 2 on Zee5 on the 29th of April. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call on stage the man, the machine, the tiger, Nakul Mehta. Aaja stage par. कौन थे वो जो बोले थे? लाउडली बोल सकते हैं आप? क्या बोले थे आप? अरे क्या बात है, ये तो राजकुमार है हमारे. Nakul, the lockdown season 1 was such a smash hit. You're back here. Sumer as a character कितना evolve हो चुका है इसमें?
Firstly, I have to tell everyone that I grew up wanting to have a voice like Sid Kanan. पर क्योंकि मेरी आवाज ऐसी नहीं है. We try, man. But I'm so happy to see you, Sid. And I'm so happy to see all of you here. I think friends from the media. तकरीबन 2 साल हो गए हैं हम लोग रूबरू मिले हैं. Zoom screens पे कॉल कर करके थक गए हैं. ना ही इंटरव्यू का मजा आता है, ना बातचीत का. You can't exchange real stories. So it's a very exciting day that I think we're here with all of you. And it's also a very exciting day because we're sharing the trailer of Never Kiss Your Best Friend Season 2, which is a show which is very close to me. I think Sid कुछ shows होते हैं ना जो आपके which get you a lot of love, and some shows where you find like great friendships, and then there are those rare ones where you find both, right? And I think this is that show for me personally, and it's been so phenomenal. I get a chance to reunite with this bundle of talent, Anya, who's now a dear friend of mine, and I'm just off her every time I'm acting with her. But otherwise, I'm like, why is she behaving like this? But it's so wonderful to come back and do this again with you, and hopefully we'll do many seasons till you decide to retire, because I'm going to continue. And I think the universe has expanded this time, which is the beauty about our new season. We have some wonderful talent. We have my brother, my friend Wahi. It's the first time I'm getting to work with him, which has never happened considering we've been together in the same industry for 10 years. Matlab, yeah, no. So there's Wahi, there's Sarah, there is Sapna, there's Javed Saab. We all have literally grown up, and we can say this. I joke with him, we've grown up watching him anchor, but we've literally grown up dancing to this gentleman right here. We have him on our show, and we have the beautiful Nikki Walia, who I absolutely adore. And I have to mention that I think what's special about this season is we've made this in between a raging third wave in England. And a lot of us have taken a hit, right? Wahi is the only one who had the greatest immunity and survived it. But to do this in between a raging pandemic, I think credit to my producers. Sarita, you here? Where do I? Sarita!
Are you can stand up, Sarita. You can wave. Yeah, it's okay. चलो खड़े हो जाओ. घर का show है. खड़े हो जाओ. There you go.
Credit to Sarita, Neeraj, Yukti for pulling this off. This must have been a Herculean task for them. And mainly to my director. Where's Harsh? Harsh is here? Why can't I see? Sorry, I can't see lights and bald men. Like, yeah, it becomes hard to spot them. So, but I have to say that this guy has had the toughest. We were going through a time when most of our crew didn't get visas. He pretty much single-handedly kind of took us along this journey. Him and I, actually, I'm so happy to collaborate with him. Him and I think we found this beautiful synchronicity. There were days we fought over scenes. But there were days in between those fights, we also sort of shared random warm hugs in the biting cold of England. And that's been our relationship, really. So thank you, Karan, and Harsh. I always take the good-looking man's name first. Yeah, so thank you, Harsh, for your trust, man. And I really enjoyed this process working with you. And coming back to तूने पूछा क्या था? Sorry.
यार मैं कोई टेंशन नहीं. तुमने इतना बोल दिया कि पूरा मैंने पिक्चर बन चुका है उसमें. मैंने ये पूछा कि मैंने we can make a film on this, but it's okay. मैंने पूछा कि सुमेर कितना evolve हो चुका है from the previous seasons.
यार मुझे लगता है ज़्यादा बात नहीं करनी चाहिए किरदारों के बारे में. ट्रेलर दिखाना चाहिए, इसलिए सब यहाँ हैं. And
क्या बात है?
या मतलब क्या दिखाए? दाढ़ी
ये माने अभी Nakul has also become a marketing agent and head. He knows all the strategies.
I am hired by Zee5. I actually am an actor on this second. My top billing is I work for Neha. Neha's here. Neha heads this project, right? So I work for Neha and Sahil, and whenever they let me. But I think more than me talking about the character, I think we should just.
All right. Yeah. So let's call your best friend right now.
Hey!
The lady who you wish कि कभी retire ना हो. Anya on stage now. अरे ये लेफ्ट वाले हो क्या ऐसे बैठे हो यार आप लोग? Hello, hi. माने इतनी तारीफें नकुल से सुनकर माने have you got emotional? He's called you best friend. He's saying that he, you should never retire. He's gone to the extent of talking about your retirement plans also like this.
Because I'm his retirement plan. That's why. That's why. It's because I'm his retirement plan.
एक बंदी में इतना talent है. She's my cryptocurrency, right? So I know that as long as I'm invested in her, it will give great returns. Like you said, I'm a business guy, right? So
of course. But tell me, it's like getting back to home ground, right?
Yes. And when we were shooting for season 1, Nakul and I didn't really know each other. And we didn't even speak that much on set because it was very hectic. It was cold. We had a lot to do.
Unlike this season.
Very much like this season. But we didn't know each other back then. And we didn't realize that Tani and Sumer would get so much love from, we didn't know our chemistry would work so well. So we're so thankful that that worked out for everyone. And they were really admired. And also thank you everyone for being here today. I'm sorry, that's what I should have started with, but it was you.
It's okay. No, not everyone is as righteous and chivalrous as Nakul. So it's okay.
We are.
You're like that?
मैं स्टेज पे उसके ऊपर उसने कान में she just whispered कि पहले आके ये बोल. So I actually took quotes from her. So it was what she wanted to say.
If you had to write a biography on
No.
Sumer, aka Nakul, what would it be about?
See, now this season I can't say these things. I was going to say things and I was just like, no one knows anything. So let's watch the trailer first. I
Okay.
think, and then we'll talk about our
Done.
characters. a
All
bit
right.
more.
So now I'm going to call on stage. This season has a lot more love. Lot more people coming in to spread the love. So we're going to call another one of your best friends. Because sab puri industry तुम्हारी best friend है. That's because you spread so much love. Karan Bhai on stage, please. ये लो, ये बहुत सारे माइक्स है हमारे पास.
हेलो हाय गाइस. अभी मतलब मैं एंकर जोरदार तालियां बजाओ, करण भाई आया है.
यार ये वाले साइड क्यों चुप बैठे हो? देखो इतना पूरा बॉडी बनाया है इसने शो के लिए यार.
मैं पिछले 20 साल से बॉडी बना रहा हूँ, मेरे को
नहीं
लगता
और शापर लग रहे हो अभी.
है क्या करे, उम्र का तकाजा.
तुम्हारा उम्र हो गया तो हमारा क्या हुआ?
मतलब मेरा बचपन का ड्रीम था to see Sid and Karan like one on
या
one here.
वेल लाइक द डायनासोर्स
Yeah,
ऑफ द
yeah.
फ्रेटर्निटी.
आनी इधर आज अपन वॉच करेंगे.
हाँ, क्योंकि बचपन से तो मैं करण को देख ही रही हूँ स्क्रीन पे.
So do you feel like a senior citizen at times? ऐसे लगता है कि senior citizen तुम लोगों को आशीर्वाद देते हो जब ये आते हैं सेट्स पर?
आई एम स्टिल ग्लैड दैट आफ्टर ऑल दीस इयर्स इसके बचपन और मेरे 55 के बावजूद ये मुझे रोमांस कर रही है. सो कुछ तो अच्छा किया है कि हम रेलेवेंट हैं अभी भी. तो सिड
नहीं, maybe it's the older man syndrome.
या मे बी इज इट.
Possibly.
हाँ चलो मे बी यार ज्यादा ओल्ड मत बोलो यार, मतलब इतनी मुश्किल से पतले हुए हैं. बट it's been a great journey. I've actually been a fan of this show, and I remember telling the two of them when the first season came. I actually watched the show, and मेरे साथ एक बहुत कमाल की चीज हुई है काफी, and this is I think the 4th or the 5th time that I've watched something, and I've I think probably wanted to be a part of it so much that I've ended up doing this. So it's like throw it to the universe and it comes back.
Yeah, I want to see a भाईचारा hug with Nakul क्योंकि इतना तुम लोगों ने भाईचारा बोला. I want to see that bromance here right now.
यार अभी अगर हम भाईचारा करेंगे ना तो फिर क्या होगा ना,
मेरा क्या होगा?
तुम ये चला दोगे और इस पे टीआरपी आ जाएगी,
हाँ.
वेब पे भी. और वो जो प्रोमो में होने वाला है फिर तुम कहोगे कि असलियत क्या है. बट बहुत भाईचारा है यार. आई थिंक
I mean, these Saturday mornings with sometimes Karan used to brush, sometimes not, but we used to start with kissing each other.
या I've also
And,
taken
yeah.
his
And
hair.
may I say kissing the cheeks?
No kissing, just kissing.
I mean, आप पुराने ख्यालात वाले होंगे, हम नहीं.
हाँ
अच्छा तो माने कहीं पे भी किस.
हाँ.
हाँ.
We have the idiot box connection ना, so हम कहीं भी कर लेते हैं.
क्या
we
बात?
like, we like to kiss, Karan. If you weren't like touching your lips as much, I would kiss you also.
You do?
Yeah, but they're too wet.
Because I'm getting very scared of you right now. I'm very getting scared.
Okay, but do you know this? That's the reason the name of the show is Never Kiss, because we're just kissing everyone.
Yeah, and behind the scenes you're kissing everybody.
No, we can kiss on screen also. It's okay.
Yeah, spot दादा इधर आओ. अरे कैमरा दादा इधर आओ. हाँ,
You know, ऐसे यार.
हम किस करते हैं वहां पे इनवॉइस कट जाता है.
अच्छा और मैंने वो साउंड वाली kisses like
we're also getting paid in kisses only.
अच्छा ऐसा क्या?
हमें प्यार और मोहब्बत पे रखा है.
अच्छा तो were you also feeling very insecure during these kissing moments between Karan and Nakul?
Very. That's why I went to my director Harsha and said ना दोनों दे दो please, क्योंकि I am not being able to handle this only. मेरे पीछे पता नहीं क्या हो रहा
And
है.
the next thing she sees कि both of them are kissing Harsh. She was shocked.
No, but I want to know really this. Now let's see how this person is who's coming on stage, who we worship. उनको कितनी kisses मिली? We will talk about that also. Ladies and gentlemen, यार मैं ऐसे ही introduce करूँगा इनको. Ladies and gentlemen, Javed Jafri, Bittu Mama.
मुझे ज्यादा ही तुम मतलब बचपन से देख रहे हो. आई हैव नो प्रॉब्लम. पूरी दुनिया मुझे बचपन से देख रही है, मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. बहुत अच्छे. We have grown up watching you. You have grown up very well indeed.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I was very good for you. I was a good diet for you. Yeah. But yeah.
जावेद सर जैसे कहा इन लोगों ने एक चीज कहा था कि यार गॉड जावेद जाफरी है, सर है, दे लुक अप टू यू सो मच. माने were you part of the boy gang and the girl gang and partying away during the show?
Any partying, it was actually very cold to party and we had very late nights. But मेरा ज़्यादातर काम, I was mostly with Tani and her name is Tani in the show and Happy who's my sister. तो मेरा ज़्यादातर काम इनके साथ था. इनके साथ एक सीन था, which was a kind of a brief scene. But फॉर मी मैंने पहले वही पूछा, मैं बोला यार ये किसका चक्कर, मतलब मेरा भी कोई बेस्ट फ्रेंड है, मेरी भी किसिंग विसिंग का चक्कर है क्या? तो बोला सर आपका नहीं, आपका थोड़ा कुछ एक मैच्योर्ड रोमांस है। तो वो आज आई नहीं है दीप्ति भटनागर, शी इज प्लेइंग माय लव इंटरेस्ट। दिस गाय इज द अल्टीमेट रोमांटिक, 30 साल से एक ही लड़की से प्यार करता है, एंड इवन दो शी इज गॉन मैरिड एंड गॉन, ये लगा है उसी आस में कि कभी ना कभी वापस आएगी। So he is the ultimate romantic, जो which we have वो नस्ल खत्म हो गई है अभी। So I love doing this character, you know, and so वो एक अजीब सा आदमी है, happy go lucky है, and तानी से उसका एक love hate relationship है at some point, जो हमने lockdown season में किया था, which was quite a volatile relationship, और this has evolved, and Tani somehow there's a lot of warmth being shared now. In this particular,
अरे warmth all across, sir. We all feel warm towards you, sir. है कि नहीं?
as long as you don't feel hot, it's fine.
Sir, warmth ही है, sir.
The warmth going.
और इनको भी थोड़ी पप्पियां मिली कि नहीं?
नहीं, ये मेरी मम्मी को डेट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, तो इनको पपियां नहीं दे सकते हम।
आपने?
झप्पियां मिली, only झप्पीज।
Only झप्पीज, हाँ?
Lot of chappies. They were doing the puppies, and then you know we had
There's so much reverence for Javed sir कि puppy की हिम्मत नहीं हुई, but what we used to do, because he is the ultimate romantic, Harsh used to show me and Karan every day जो dailies आती ना कि सर ने ये शूट किया, ऐसे सीखो, ऐसे रोमांस करते हैं। तो हमने जो भी काम किया है ना, गुड और बैड इज कर्टसी, we Harsh showed us videos of Javed sir, so I'm assuming it'll be good only. You've done well, right?
All right, so now we're going to meet another friend, क्योंकि अब टेक्नोलॉजी का जमाना है, so wherever they are, we get them here. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah उर्फ लावण्या। अरे ताली बजाइए सर। हेलो सेरा, कैसी हैं आप?
Hello, Sarah.
Sarah, you can see all of us, right?
Sarah जहां से अच्छा।
But which part of the world are you in right now? क्या बात है, क्या बात है। अच्छा, आप सीजन 3 शूट कर रही है इनको छोड़कर? Listen, what a party we are having here. I'm sure it was a big party while you were shooting for this season as well. Nakul hai, Anya hai, Karan hai, Javed hai. You want to share some anecdote that you've had with probably all of them together?
Thank you. I wish I had met you there.
Repeat, what? Passion smooch?
Everything is not about a kiss.
Sorry, okay. क्या था वापस?
Passion fruit.
अच्छा, passion fruit. Okay. And why is it called passion fruit?
We had a lot of passion fruit
पहले
martinis.
passion होता है, उसके बाद चल fruit यहाँ से।
You must ask this question to our director when you call her, Harsh. Harsh knows about passion fruit like no one else does now.
Okay, so we will ask him, but right now, happy auntie की जय हो, निकी वालिया आ रही है स्क्रीन पर। Give it up for Nikki Walia, ladies and gentlemen. Nikki ji, was she a part of the? Hello.
Hey, Nikki.
Hello.
आई एम वेरी गुड निकी। निकी मैं जब आया मैं थोड़ा समझने लगा, यहाँ पे जहाँ नकुल और करण भाई कह रहे थे हम सबको किस करते रहते बिहाइंड द सीन, किस करते रहते, इसको किस करते, उसको किस करते, फिर हमारी सहरा आई और बोली पैशन फ्रूट पार्टीज होते रहते हैं। माने ये क्या हो रहा था, आप प्लीज हमें समझाइए।
Yeah, she was there.
हाँ.
जी कहाँ लगा दिया? मेरा जी आ गया तुम पर, चलो ठीक है. मेरा जी आ गया, चलो ठीक है. Yeah, JJ is cool.
अच्छा, इस सीजन में हैप्पी आंटी इज मोर हैप्पी और सैड?
Mother!
But I really want to say one thing. I have had the biggest crush of my life on Nikki Walia.
Same.
Who hasn't?
Same.
माने अरे ये फ्रीज हो गई है उस कमेंट पे, लग रहा है उनको विश्वास ही नहीं हो रहे.
नहीं, विश्वास नहीं हो, कह रही है फिर से वही, फिर 2-3 नए लड़के आए हैं, वही बोल रहे हैं कि क्रश है. तो
माने she's too used to it.
Yeah.
तूने नया बोला हमें.
Yeah, expression भी freeze. अब she's back.
Nikki, did you hear? I said I've had the biggest crush on you all my life. Then Karan is saying he's had a biggest crush. Then Nakul is saying ये माने उनको हाँ.
The biggest.
Crush ये हकीकत
Yeah,
होती
she's
है.
been crushing people all over.
हाँ, वो अभी should make a film called Crush 4 with Hrithik Roshan. 3 आ गई है, now should make Crush 4.
Okay, guys, we'll continue this. But फिलहाल, let's all watch the trailer of Harsh. But before the Harsh आ जाओ sir. Harsh जी दौड़ के आइए, हमारे director.
Yeah,
Before we move on to the trailer.
guys. Yeah, we have to face the harsh realities.
How are you? Very soon we'll get into the trailer, but here, Harsh. क्या बात है? मिलाप.
स्टेज पे आके लोग गले मिलते हैं. सब पीछे मिल चुके हैं, स्टेज पे आके वापस मिलना.
हाँ. हर्ष,
Yes.
इन सबको मैनेज करना वो ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट था? क्या था? माने मुझे नहीं लग रहा था कि anyone could have managed all of them together.
No, they were not at all difficult. You know what I mean? Like, not at all difficult to manage.
झूठे?
Arey, no, seriously. But it was so much fun because everybody over here, super, right? Everybody is a different character and a different personality. And पहले तो मुझे स्टार्टिंग में सिर्फ इतना टाइम लगा कि अच्छा इधर फॉर्मूला A, फिर इधर फॉर्मूला B, फिर इधर फॉर्मूला C, and then like no formula, just have fun because these guys are fabulous at what they do. Like he was mentioning, we shot this during like the third wave of Omicron, and 2/3 of my crew did not get visas, and it was a difficult time. But at that point, in spite of everything, when these people were performing, it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure looking at it, and thanks to my crew, most importantly, my DOP, my art director, my costume stylist. Orko is the DOP, Natasha is the art director, Rick Roy is the costume stylist. They didn't have team, they didn't have team, and they have pulled it off. And you will see now कि ये इतना अच्छा दिख रहा है. I just got lucky, and